Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, Dr. M.J. Collier, your family physician, and we're here to bring this information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So listen, Rickey, one of the criticisms that the Biden administration has faced is that we were not prepared for this Omicron variant. When this variant came about, we, had slowed down testing, and that was a big complaint. So 2 weeks ago, the Biden administration mandated that all insurance companies pay for 8 tests per month for each covered lives on their plans. But what about people that don't have insurance, which is still a lot of Americans? So they've one-upped that. Now, every American household, if you have an address or a P.O. box even, you can receive 4 rapid antigen test kits per family per address. So not per family member, but for 4 in that family. If you got 5 or 6 family members, then you got to decide who's going to get it. But so the website, covidtest.gov, it started yesterday in the beta phase, and it's officially launching today. And let me tell you, Rickey, it was an easy process. I went on this morning just before we came on the air. It took me approximately 2 minutes. I logged into the website. They just asked for your name, your address, and they asked for an email just to confirm that the order has been in, and you can expect to receive them in 7 to 12 days. I'll say 14.
No way.
That's just the way we cycle. Yeah. So 4 free tests to everybody in the United States that has an address or a P.O. box to that family. So that's going to be a game changer, hopefully. But a couple of things you need to know, Rickey. One, the site is now live, and again, no glitches, although they expect there might be. It might overwhelm people once the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show start going on. So be patient. But again, the entire process takes 2 minutes. You can do it, virtually any time.
I ordered mine too.
Okay, very good. So we're going to take care of that family. Okay. Now, one question did come up, Rickey. What if people don't have computer capabilities or they have an old-style flip phone and can't get on the Internet? Well, they're going to get a hotline going as well, an 800 number that you can call, and you'll be able to order your 4 at-home COVID-19 tests, and you can expect to receive them in 7 to 12 days, but I'll say 14. They're all coming via the United States Postal Service, your regular postman. So that's good. It won't be FedEx. It won't be UPS. That actually is probably going to help the post office as well. Now, they ordered 500 million tests, Rickey, and then they quickly realized that probably wasn't enough, so they're going to disperse those 500 million as quickly as possible. They only have 420 million already under contract. Now, that means they don't have them all in hand yet, but they're hoping that the manufacturers will produce them in real time and that they will be able to get them and send them out as quickly as they are ordered. So the president put another 500 million. He said he's going to hold back on those for right now so that they can be efficiently and effectively released as people need them. So that's going to help us through this pandemic. I hope they're out in the next 2 weeks, because in the next month we won't need them.
Yeah, especially watch somebody test going to come up positive. They're going to go down and apply for WIC, thinking that they're pregnant. So make sure y'all read it. Make sure y'all know that this is for COVID and not pregnancies.
Pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention. Let's go.
Pay attention. Read carefully, and remember, a practice test does not go in your nose, so that's going to make it a little easier to differentiate.
Let's go to the phones. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Yes, hi. My kids tested positive for COVID. However, we used a home test, and it tested negative, but they weren't feeling well. So we went in and had another test done from an agency, and they did test positive. How accurate are the home tests?
The accuracy of the home test is not as good because those are antigen tests. They're not as sensitive as a PCR test, which is what you had later. And for anyone that has symptoms, I recommend getting a PCR test to confirm. However, this is the caveat. The rapid antigen tests are very good against the Omicron variant. So if it tests positive, it tests positive. If it tests negative and you still have symptoms, you still need to find a PCR test to get yourself tested.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hi, Doc. I wanted to know where we would send the test. Do we have to mail it, or do we have to take it somewhere? And if there's an expiration date on there?
No, you get the results instantly within 10 to 15 minutes at your home. It doesn't have to be shipped off. There were rapid tests previously available that you had to mail back to somebody and have them analyzed. This does not require that. It is literally just like a home pregnancy test. So you'll have the results in roughly 10 minutes. They're very simple to administer. My only concern is that people will not get an aggressive enough specimen, because as soon as they start to feel discomfort, they're not going to push that swab down in their nose further. So I recommend you let somebody else capture the specimen and not try to self-administer it, because you're just not going to do that to yourself.
Right. All right, John, with Dr. Collier, good morning.
I had COVID in September of last year, and I'm a type 2 diabetic. I'm having problems leveling out my numbers now, and I'm just wondering, is the COVID is the cause of me not able to numbers in sync now? It's getting to be a little bit nuisance. I've cut out all carbs and everything, and my numbers just won't level out for me.
Okay, well, COVID does cause a baseline inflammatory response, and inflammation is one of the things that makes it difficult to control your blood sugar. So you need to be taking a natural anti-inflammatory such as the vitamin D and omega-3 fish oil, and that should make it easier to control your blood sugar. But also now these continuous glucose monitors, such as the Freestyle Libre, will tell you how you're responding to certain foods, so you'll have real-time information. Oftentimes people cut out foods that they think are bad, but they're still eating things that are not good for their blood sugar. So take the natural anti-inflammatories, the vitamin D and omega-3, and see if you can get a continuous glucose monitor like the Freestyle Libre, and that will help you better control your diabetes.
All right, John, with Dr. Collier, good morning.
My question is, sir, I just wanted to know a little bit more about the COVID shot, because I want to get it, but I'm afraid.
Okay, the shots are safe. The shots are effective. The pecking order of getting them, I would get the Moderna first. It is the most effective vaccine that is available. Then the Pfizer, and all are recommending the 2-shot starters and then a booster shot. And then the Johnson & Johnson will be my third choice, and you can get the booster shot for that one, which would be a second shot. So 2 for the J&J, 3 for Pfizer or Moderna, the Moderna test of choice. If you have already received 2 vaccines of any of them, you should get a booster with the Moderna as your first choice to optimize your immunological response.
All right, we got any more, Dave? I can't hear you in the talkback for some reason. I can't hear nothing. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Do we have any more calls? Go ahead.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew. Please reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. M.J. Follow me on Facebook. I'll follow you back, I promise. Thank you so much, Rickey. Looking forward to Ricky's Chicken, Brat's Brats, and Dog.